Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm here with another guidance session. This is going to be a coffee cup reading for the month of April 2023 for the sign of Leo. If you are Sun, Moon or Rising in Leo, or if you're a cross watcher and there's someone dear to your heart who is a Leo, this might be the video that you want to watch. I wanted to thank you all for supporting this channel, specifically those of you who have reached out for a private reading. Thank you so much for your patience. Um, and if you're interested to have a private reading, please find my email address in the About tab in this channel. So with that, let's start the reading and see what kind of messages we're going to receive for Leo for this month of April 2023. Well, off the bat, I see there's a small blockage, a very small, not even an obstacle, but something that is maybe making your mind busy. You're thinking about finding a turnaround or some kind of way to bypass someone or bypass something. It's nothing that I can say can make trouble for you, but you just don't want to. It's like you don't want to face someone, you don't want to see someone, like maybe it's a neighbor or someone that you just trying not to interact with them. For some of you, you might have a problem, or there's something about your pet that you are thinking about um, fixing, or you need to look at it, you need to take care of it. Maybe you need to go on vacation and you need to leave your pet behind with someone. Maybe you're looking for a pet daycare or something that you it's just like making or keeping your mind busy. It's nothing bad, it's nothing dangerous or nothing negative. So just that for some of you. um some of you might find a pet, might adopt a pet. For it others, I see this thing that is occupying your mind. It's not real. It's not worth it being this much worried about this, whatever it is that you're thinking about. And you can really find a solution, and for a lot of you it really goes away by itself. um if it's a sickness or it's something that you're worried about your health, it's not real. This anxiety is not real. Wow, someone has a very heavy heart. um I see a male energy, and I see Africa for some reason. I see a male energy that might resonate with people from Africa, or people who are African American or African Canadian, any place in the world. This person has a very heavy heart, or they're very upset with a female energy, or they heavily miss it. There is a little bit of argument maybe in between them. It has happened before, but now there's things have cooled down, and they're thinking about maybe what went wrong or how things didn't work well. Um, but now two parties who maybe had an argument or had a fight or had a separation are thinking about like, they're missing each other, starting to realizing that they're missing each other. But someone has a very heavy heart. It can be someone who's even a powerful person, um, maybe a public figure, or someone who's recognized and well known. This person is going through some kind of hardship. Again, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but if it resonates, I mean, someone probably needs to hear this message. There might be earthquakes or some kind of um, n- natural issues in Africa. That's what I'm seeing. Or there might be a news. Um, there might be something in the news about this country or this continent. Um, if you're going to the ATM, be careful. You might, I don't know, you might forget your password, or your debit card might be blocked, or you might forget, I mean, you might put in the wrong password and your card is blocked, your account is blocked, something like that. I mean, you have to be, I mean, be careful with your debit card or any transaction that you're doing on an ATM, or maybe you're being overcharged for an ATM transaction and you didn't know about it. So just one advice or heads up for some of you. If someone is buying a very beautiful lady, and I can see Italian boots, or you might start something. Some of you might visit Italy for the first time, or you might receive a gift from someone who's living there, or a dear friend invites you, maybe even for a wedding. Some kind of happy energy I see for some people is coming from Italy. Um, which is actually very nice and very appreciated. It brings a smile on your face, and you really enjoy that. Some of you might actually start a business there, or start working with a brand, which is an Italian brand or something like that. But it's a start, a very beautiful start of something, which is great. Um, Someone is not happy with the cookware. Maybe your cookware is old, or you're tired of, maybe the top doesn't match with the pot or something like that. There's some issues with the cookware. Someone is thinking of buying new cookware. There might be a sale, or you might be able to buy your favorite brand of cookware that you always wanted, and that might also bring some, I mean, puts a smile on your face. It's something that you want. um, some of you, again, back to that position, that back to that story of that gentleman that I saw has a heavy heart. They are not talking about their issue, and this patient just stops talking instead of communicating their problems, and that's what makes everyone, including themselves, really heartbroken, and I can even say miserable. Someone has is dealing with overweight. Maybe someone is overweight and they're trying to start a diet, or start a um, process of losing weight, and I see that they're starting it and they're gonna finish it this time. They're very determined to do this, and I mean, they need to, maybe there is a health issue that they need to really watch their weight. Whatever it is, they have a very strong decision and they will do that, and I see success for that. It's a little bit maybe hard, but it's gonna happen. There's no worries with that. Someone is thinking of getting a piercing on their lips, or maybe their nose, and there might be some argument, not argument, but some people might say no, don't do it. But I mean, again, you can always do. Anyone can do what they want, I believe. Someone is buying ice cream. There is a pool party somewhere. If you're going to a pool party, or close to a party, like close to a pool, and if you have a baby, watch out your baby. I mean, just don't leave them unwatched. There might be something. I mean, God forbid, the baby might fall into their pool or something. So just make sure you don't forget your. I mean, you don't leave your baby near the pool. Also, don't leave your baby in the car by themselves, or your pet. I see some kind of, not danger, but alarming situation. For others of you, I see like a stranger dog or a pet might run and around. I mean, they might run around your baby's stroller or something like that. There might be incidents about your baby, or maybe your baby for some reason is scared of dogs, and you might find out that. So just a heads up. Um, keep your eye on your baby. Someone might have a broken leg and they might need to rest. A few weeks, even, I can say, and they might be working from home, or I don't know, online, but it's a little bit stressful. But there we go. Here's the dog. I don't know if you can hear it. um, Someone is trying to monitoring a situation, but they are just observing. They can't be really like doing anything. They are probably just very curious about some situation. It can be at your workplace. Maybe someone is really trying to see what you're doing, but they might also pretend to um, kind of make the situation look like, look, I'm watching you, or like I'm monitoring, or I'm your supervisor, but they're actually not your supervisor. There's some energy like that, that someone who's not your supervisor, or not, has no authority, is going to give you direction, or they're going to try to give you direction, and they're trying to show that they're an important person, but I can see that you completely ignore them, and you don't need to be worried about that. This person has no authority, but they're trying to see, to make themselves look like important person. There is money coming definitely for some of you from two sources. I can see for some of you, money is coming from two new sources that you didn't have. You are very much protected. You're in very good hands. I see a lot of you are if you have any worries, if you have any stress around your work and your job, about your love it, or your life in general, I see that you're protected. I see female energies from Turkey, Egypt, or Middle East. They're watching. If yes, hi. I see that you're doing. If you are female energy from those countries that I just mentioned, you might be doing a handcraft business, or maybe your business. You're starting a business. Maybe you were just you made homemade bread or like something like that, and you might be thinking of making a business, even online business, cooking or something like that, knitting or like something like that is going to be very good. With your hands you're making some kind of, or maybe you're making clothes, traditional clothes, or any kind of traditional of your country comes into my mind very strongly. And what you do might have a lot of customers in other countries abroad, and people might be very interested in the kind of art that you have, or whatever you're doing. So that's definitely for someone to hear that. um, there might be a fight between an upstairs neighbor and a downstairs neighbor. The downstairs neighbor is complaining about the noise. So if you are in that situation, I feel like the if you're upstairs, try to be considerate of your people who are down below. I see some. I don't see like anything that will be escalated, but someone is really upset. So if you can, I don't know, decrease their misery, because they're really miserable. And I see that these people are from two different generations. Maybe the younger person is upstairs and the older person is downstairs. They want to relax, they want to rest, but there's this noise from upstairs that bothers them. Try to resolve this. I don't see anything bad, but still, like, try to make people happy. That's a good thing in general. Someone is buying a beautiful dress. Maybe you're watching some kind of movie or um, events that people are dressing up, and you are like maybe judging dresses, or like you're trying to see which one is your favorite dress. Maybe some of you are going to a wedding, you might be invited to the wedding, and you will look for dresses. You might try them on, in each of something new, something that makes you feel happy and appreciated is in your reading, and I can definitely see that. um, there are two people coming for I don't know, like to say congratulations, or for a traditional get together. Maybe it's your parents, or maybe your parents come back from a journey, maybe a traditional journey, maybe um, spiritual or religious journey, that people come to congratulate them, or people, family members come to visit them. It could be in some religions that people go on a journey, like spiritual journey, and other people come to say hi and receive some blessing or something like that, in those something in those lines. Someone might need to hear that. um, Again, I see some arguments about in the neighborhood. Maybe this thing about noise will be escalated. Maybe it's not involving you, or it's between your neighbors, and you might be dragged into this kind of conversation. Maybe each party is trying to have some people on their side, and they might come and ask you, could you, like, I don't know, do you also hear the noise and stuff like that. There might be some problems and arguments in the neighborhood for some of you. I mean, in the same building, not for most of you. Not for everyone, but again, this is general reading, and the energies are based on the collective energy. Someone is really trying to reach to someone's heart, and really trying to tell them what they want. It's sometimes hard with communicating with them, and this love or this person seems like to be a trophy for you, or you are like a trophy for that person. They really want to win your heart, or you really want to win their heart. Someone is really I don't want to say obsessed, but they really want to win someone's heart. And they do whatever they can, whatever is in their power, to make that happen. Again, see where you fall for this and how much it resonates. It could be that someone is doing it towards you. They really want to win your heart, and they're doing their best. And I see them as a female energy, this person who's trying to do that, to win this love. It's a little bit out of reach, or maybe you're or this person is a little bit out of their league, but they're still trying and they don't want to settle with nothing, with something less than that. There's a story. I seen a storyteller. I mean, again, if you are good about that, maybe they're about traditional stories in your country, something like that. Maybe you're thinking about having a podcast or with someone from different countries, cultures, something like that. I see a lot of success with that. Brilliant idea. Some people have brilliant ideas about this kind of creative work, which actually is very nice. Make sure you're unplugging things if you're going on vacation. Some people are, I see two male energies working together, maybe on finding gold or finding something. They're digging and they're very hopeful, or maybe they're doing an experiment on, like, I don't know, like a chemistry experiment, or they're doing something in the garage, trying to invent something, or um, yeah, something in those lines. If they're young adult, it might be hidden from their parents. You might be surprised to see that your teenager has created some big mess in the garage. I don't see anything bad. I just see that they're very nervous when they are there. So if you have noticed, let them know that you're okay with it, because I see they are very nervous about this. Or maybe they are doing something else. I don't know. Careful about hackers or someone that wants, again, to know your password or to know what you're doing. um, just have the energies watched. Again, these things that, I mean, these guiding sessions, the reason I do them is to just mm, make you aware of the forecast and what kind of energies are around us, and not all everything that I say is going to happen, or it's not for everyone. You can just kind of have a heads up and watch your surroundings, and to ensure that everything is good. Let's see what is, oh, there's someone, let's see what's in your cup. There's someone hugging a baby, very beautiful energy. Some of you definitely have some kind of joy in your life. Maybe it's your baby, maybe it's your maybe you're babysitting, or if you have a babysitter, they really like your baby or your kid, and they enjoy what they're doing. If you're a babysitter, you really enjoy your work. I see happiness about children in general. um Again, I see two people. Some of you, again, if you are maybe a male energy, it doesn't matter, it could be female as well. You might need to take care of your parents, specifically your father. They might need to go to the doctor. You might take them to several appointments. They might call you and say that, like, can you come help me? I need to go to this doctor's appointment or something like that. Um, but in general, everything is good. They might need to maybe be checked, or they're due for their annual checkup, but I don't see anything bad. But you might need to spend some time, maybe take time off from work and take them to the doctors, or you might go on a trip together. Maybe they want to go on a trip, or they want to come. They're not coming to you, you're actually going with them. Your father or someone like a father figure might ask you to take them on a trip, or you take them somewhere, and you will do that. And there's other people who are going to come to join you. Again, it can be a family reunion. I see, or I feel positive vibes from this. There's nothing bad that makes me wonder what it can be. So it could be very good, but you need to take time off from work, or um, kind of plan and arrange things around that. There is a wedding, definitely. I see a bride and a groom, they are kissing. I clearly see number three. So maybe in 3 weeks, 3 months, you might be invited to a wedding, or you are getting married. If that's the case, congratulations. I very much clearly see that. So it's really coming. Could be for you because it's in the center of your reading. Um, very beautiful couple, very nice. If it's you, I see very beautiful energies around you guys. Everything is nice. If you are being invited to a wedding, you will have a fantastic time. You will enjoy yourself, and that's actually very, very nice. Maybe it's somewhere, the wedding is somewhere in the countryside, somewhere far from the city, and people might go. Even maybe you go with your family, and I just said that your father or your family, you might take your father somewhere. Maybe it's a family a wedding that you are going with your father, and they travel with you. It could be in summer. You might hear the news about this wedding in April, around April, or it could be around April. I see plannings happen. You might be running around for that to get ready, and you might be thinking about where to, who to have to take care of your pet, what you need to pay, like prepare, what you need to wear, what you need to buy as a gift. It's a long distance, probably trip. Maybe you're going to Europe, for example, for a wedding, or to a different country. But again, I see very nice. You are stressed about it. Maybe you're kind of even don't really appreciate, or you're not looking forward to that right now. But actually, when you go, you will enjoy that. You will be very happy that you made the decision to go, and actually, it's very nice, very good time. See a kite, one of your wishes comes to an stability and it goes up high in the sky and gets very much stable. You will launch something. Two people are hugging. Wow. Again, I see romance. I see letter V. If your name or your person's name starts with a V, you're clearly here in my reading. Or it's like victory. You finally find victory in your love. For others of you, I can see if you're going to that wedding that I keep receiving the energy about it, you might see some people that you haven't seen for a long time and you hug them so hard and so dearly, maybe an aunt, your family members, and I see that there is a romance there. People, maybe people that you spend your childhood with, you see them and you're like, wow, this person, um, like you might find someone who you are interested in them, or they are interested in you. There's a lot of stories in this wedding or get together family reunion that I'm seeing, which is pleasant and nice. So if this is happening to you, don't cancel. Don't say you don't go. I mean, it's up to you again. These are just energies and guidances, and you're always free to make your own decision. But I see that's going to be nice. If you're debating, it's going to be actually very, very nice. I see a very like big family. Again, it could be Greek, Middle Eastern, Turkish, that everyone comes and they spend a lot of um, time at night. They talk and there's chatting and everything. Very beautiful reading, my dear Leo. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for your attention. And wow, this is lovely. You might receive a keychain, two identical keychains, or money, double money is coming in your pocket. Very beautiful. You might receive gold as gifts. Until the next time, stay blessed.